So today I'm going to be talking about whether you should be paying designers on Fiverr to make your designs. So pretty much the video will be about outsourcing, creating a strategy for yourself, and when you should be thinking of starting to implement using designers to improve your stores. This is something that someone actually brought to my attention in a call. They were saying they're using designers and they're early on in their Redbubble journey. So I thought I'd make a video to kind of clear things up for anyone in a similar situation. And please guys, I don't mean to stop, but if you want this video to go well, just please click on that like button. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shops. For anyone who happens to be new around here, if you're looking to learn how to make some extra money online, make sure that you are clicking that subscribe button and turning on the notification bells, as I've got a lot more content coming. Nevertheless, today's a big one, but before we get into the juicy content, I just want to say, for anyone who doesn't already know, I have a free print-on-demand starter guide that's linked down in the description. That's filled with all the information that I used to get my first sales online through sites like Redbubble. However, if you're someone that's looking to take this more seriously, you're looking to make this more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down below as well. So getting straight into this, should you use Fiverr designers for Redbubble? Now, it's not just Redbubble, it could be sites like Merch by Amazon, TeePublic, or whatever print-on-demand site of your liking. The methods that I'll be talking about can be used for all of them. Now, before we get to answering that question as to whether you should use them or not, I just want to start off by saying that there's a few things you need to know before you even get to the stage of trying to get designers. So the first one is how to design yourself. So when I'm talking about designs, I'm not talking about anything complicated. I'm talking about simple, scalable designs and simple text-based designs. For anyone who doesn't know what a scalable design is, I've got an example for you guys there on the screen that says "It's my first birthday." Now this is a scalable design because you can change the age there from 1 to any age, which makes it easy to change, easy to make, and very scalable. Personally, I wouldn't put this design on a normal t-shirt. On Redbubble, this would be more so on a kid's t-shirt, as that will pull more attention in. But nevertheless, that's just a little bonus tip there for myself. And then next to that, we have a design that says, "In my defense, I was left unsupervised." Now, this is something that was trending through different print-on-demand sites, Redbubble being one of them. And as you can see, it's a simple text-based design to make. Now, I understand you guys might be like, okay, I have no experience in making designs. How do I make them? Where do I go? What do I do? Now, luckily enough, I've made different tutorials talking about different sites you can use, different ways you can actually make designs. But for those who haven't watched those videos, these are the programs you should be using. And all of these programs either have a free aspect to them or are completely free to use. Now, to start us off, we've got Photopea.com. Now, Photopea.com is a free alternative of Photoshop. It's pretty much the exact same thing. The settings, most of the things on Photopea are in similar positions. So you can even watch Photoshop tutorials and do very similar things in Photopea for those who don't know. What I'll actually do, I'll link a video down in the description where I actually talk about this and I actually show you guys how to use it for those who want further information. Next to that, we have Canva.com. Now, Canva.com has a paid option and a free option, but anyone can use the free option. I've not yet made a full video talking about Canva. I will have one coming up for you guys very soon, but Canva is another website you guys can use to create simple text-based designs, and you can even throw in little images here and there. And yes, it's just another website that allows a free option for you guys to make designs. Next up, we have the Over app. Now, I've made a full video on this one. I've gone into depth on different ways you can actually use this, and this is a mobile phone app. So yes, for those who didn't know, you don't just have to make designs on your PC or your laptops. You can make designs on the go on your phone, and this app allows you to do that. Once again, I'll link the video that I made about this down in the description. I think this also has a paid option, but the completely free option is also there for anyone to use. And then finally, we have Pixlr.com. Now, this was one of the first online editors I actually came across that I played around with a bit, that I used for some of my designs that sold quite well at the start. It does have some limitations, however, but if you're someone who doesn't have Photoshop or can't afford anything like Photoshop as of yet, websites like Pixlr will allow you to make designs. And once again, everything on this page is completely free. Now, if you're someone that's been doing print on demand for quite a while and you've got some information in terms of which designs are getting traffic for you, which designs are selling, you can then jump to websites like vexels.com. Now, Vexels is actually one of the affiliates, but I use Vexels myself when it comes to making designs because they have a large range of images and different PNGs you can use. If you look closely there, you can see they have over 160,000 vectors, over 6,700 PSD files. They have nearly 265,000 PNG files, which could be like cartoon images and a range of things. I'm seeing 62,000 logos, nearly 55,000 items, and 940 editable items. The best thing about Vexels as well is that they're continually adding to their library of templates, designs, and other things. So yeah, I use them all the time when it comes to making designs. And what I usually do, I'll look through my shop. If there's a particular design that's doing particularly well, maybe on a greetings card or through stickers, I'll jump on here. I'll see if they have any related images or cartoon images I can use, and I'll just make another version of that design that's already performing well. Once again, this is something that I would recommend to people that have shops that are starting to do well. They're starting to see sales, they're starting to see traction, and this will pretty much help you to just improve your library and have more better looking designs to push you further faster. And like I said before, I am affiliated with this website, so if you do want to support the channel, if you want to go over and check them out or use them, you can actually go check out vexels.com through my links that are down in the description. Right, so now actually talking about using Fiverr, the main point of the video that pretty much everything leads to. I just want to say, when you jump on Fiverr, what you want to look out for is firstly the pricings. You want to make sure that the people that you're thinking from buying from aren't overpricing. So you want to check the competition, see if people have better offers. You also want to check the ratings, because it's important to see obviously what someone's ratings are, because you don't want to be paying a designer to do a bad job. I mean, who wants that at the end of the day? And finally, with every designer you choose to work with, you want to be double checking on how many revisions they allow you to have. Now, what revisions are is just the opportunity to send that design back and to have the artist change that design for you. When it comes to Fiverr, there'll be a range of different sellers. When it comes to t-shirt designs especially, you see some people that will offer bulk offers, as you can see with the first option there, merch by Amazon, Teespring, Redbubble, and they'll charge you $1 per design, but the minimum amount of designs you have to get is 40. And then there'll also be the other designers that have designs that are increased in quality a bit more, and you can maybe get 25 t-shirts for $50. Now, when you come on Fiverr and you actually look through some of the t-shirt designs, you see that there's a lot of options, and some people also have the Fiverr's Choice badge, which means Fiverr recommends their services and people obviously love what they do. In terms of what I was talking about before, it's really easy to check the price. The price is there, the ratings are also there, and next to the ratings, it shows you how many ratings they have. So it gives you a good idea of how many people have purchased work from this person. All this information is information you want to be bearing in mind as you're looking through, as you're checking through the different designers. Some designers are cheaper than others. As you can see, some are starting at $10 compared to those that were starting higher, and you just want to be looking through and making sure that you are not selling yourself short in terms of who you are deciding to work with. Now with Fiverr, I don't just recommend you look for t-shirt designs, you also want to be looking for designs for other products. So let's say, for example, we jump on Redbubble and we look at greetings cards. You see that some of these greetings cards have images on them, so it's like cartoon images or vector images. Some of them look pretty cool, and I understand not everyone can make designs that look like this. It's not always easy for people to make artistic based designs. You obviously want to be careful. Designs like this Home Alone designs will fall under trademark, so you want to be very careful with things like that. But when it comes to images like a Santa on a T-Rex, designs like that are designs that will potentially do well if you can get yourself under the right niche. Now Fiverr also gives you the advantage in the fact that you can find designers that can make those designs for you. And this is very effective because if you know that you have a design that's already selling, you can make a cartoon based version of that, and then it will do even better in most cases. And just jumping on Fiverr, as you can see, if I search cartoon designer, there's a lot of different people that pop up. This first one here, I know it's quite expensive compared to others. It's $50, but you can see the person gives you 3 revisions and you also have a 6-day delivery time. Now, this might seem like very long, but if you're planning ahead, if you're seeing that you have designs that are doing well now that will potentially keep doing well in the future, that won't be a problem. And as you can see here, it also shows you that their designs allow you to have commercial use. So it's important to look out for these little things when you're looking to work with different people. This design, as you can see there, looks very professional, and that's not the only design they have. They have a few other designs in there. Nevertheless, a lot of people are making cartoon based designs, and there's some people that are a bit cheaper. For example, you can see here, this person's a little bit cheaper. They've done more work, but the ratings are slightly low. At the end of the day, it's pretty much trial and error, checking through, but Fiverr could be very effective to actually improving your print on demand business. Now, the big question, which is what should you do when it comes to outsourcing? If you're someone new, you want to make sure that you're not outsourcing at all. You want to get used to the flow, how things work, how you can make your own designs before you even think of going to anyone else. Because at the start, you just want to see what works. So you want to focus on making simple and scalable designs, and you also want to use free editing tools to make your designs, such as the ones that I mentioned. Now, for someone who's a bit more of an average seller, now I see an average seller as someone who might be getting a sale every now and again. They might not be getting sales every day, but if you're that kind of person, you want to make sure that after you follow the steps above, so you know, focusing on making simple designs and then using free editing software, you want to then use websites like Vexels to maybe better the designs you have. And when I say better the designs you have, I don't mean replace them. I mean upload different, better versions of what's already working. This will allow you to bring in more traction faster, more sales faster, analyze which designs are doing even better. And if you want to jump on Fiverr, you can work with t-shirt designers to either one, help you create your own style of designs, or two, for them to create designs that are unique to your style, if that's something you want to do. Now, if you're past the first 2 stages and you're an expert seller, so every day you're seeing consistent sales, you're waking up to emails, you gotta sell, you gotta sell, you gotta sell. What you want to do is, once again, make sure that you're analyzing what's doing well and investing on better designs. But even more so, you want to then build relationship with artists. So once again, this could be using artists through Fiverr or even outsourcing through other websites. But once you build a relation with them, let's say, for example, there's a trend that's going on, you might be able to get designs made for you quicker, you might be able to get better rates, and in turn, when you already know what's kind of working with your shop, working with these designers will allow you to create even better designs, and that money that you pay for the design will be nothing in comparison to what you make back. This is something I've kind of implemented into my work now when it comes to my print on demand shops, and every now and again I see that there's a type of design that does well that I made myself, and I'll usually outsource to get a better version of that design, and for the most part they usually tend to perform a little bit better, or at least I make my money back and then some. Nevertheless, this is what you should be doing. These are the steps you should be following depending on where you are on the print on demand ladder. That is it for this video. I've tried to drop value bombs on value bombs in this one to help you guys improve your shops so you can make more money. If you've made it to this point in the video, down in the comment section, comment down time saver, because at the end of the day, when you're outsourcing through websites like Fiverr, you will save yourself time on making designs. Nevertheless, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.